Hello everyone, I am 100% me and this here is my good friend Wood, and I'd very much like to welcome you back into my world where we've got some very important things to finish. As you may recall from last episode, we worked really hard on the Enderman Farm, but we did not quite finish it. In particular, we did not finish the look of it. We had a very special aesthetic that we wanted to go for, but then decided against using it because it was just a little too scary. But then all the way at the end of last episode, we figured out a way to make it work. And so I kind of want to do that now. You know, I want to just work on it a little bit. Whoop! For starters, what we figured... Let's see if I can get in here without dying. That would be fun. There we go. What we figured, to get rid of the water, we can have signs up here on the edges, so that the water doesn't flow over, right? And to make it a little bit safer to walk here on the inside, we can have black glass going all the way across. Just as a safety measure to make sure we don't fall off. And let's actually start with putting in the glass. Oh no, I made a big mess of things. Now that I've got all the glass in, I'm realizing I didn't prepare this quite as well as I thought. The idea, of course, was to put signs on here now, but then Enderman will still be able to teleport on top of here, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of having water here, right? So, yeah, I need to fix that now. I think what I need is just to have an extra row of slabs over here with water in them, and then have the signs over on the side here. I think that won't work. So let's go try that. Oh boy, this is scary. Come on. Oh, no. Yes, I did it. Those would be the slabs. Now for the signs. As you can see, I already prepared a whole bunch of those. Now this is going to be just a little bit scary. But I should be able to just stick them to the side like this. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, this is going to take some time, isn't it? And that's going to happen a lot. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm putting all my stuff away. There you go. If I die now, all I'll lose is the signs. And signs aren't all that bad to lose. Oh, I don't have food. There you go. Now I'm ready. I've got my snacks. I've got my signs. I can do this. For the record, I need to do this about 256 times. Actually, this should be easier if I just stand here. Can I just stand here? Yeah. Just place a whole bunch. Yeah, okay, that's it. Then I can move forward. Oh, okay, wait. I think I should be good here. There we go. Oh, this is a bit faster. If I manage to place them right, that is. Oh no, I just ran out. And it's only a few more to go. That's annoying. But you do kind of get to see now what I wanted with this place, right? It's all black. It's kind of as if you're walking in nothing. In this big void, right? I just figured it would be terribly cool. Oh, now I'm about to die. Oh no, I'm fine. And there we go. Look, that's kind of cool, isn't it? It's all there. Now, what I'm going to do is give that over there the same treatment. And now I'm out of glass blocks. There we go. I made some more. This should get us somewhere. Let's get rid of all this for now. Oh, I thought I had this already. Look what an effect it has on this place over here. It kind of looks like you can walk off here, right? Like, if you were to walk forward, you just walk into the void. Black glass is absolutely fantastic if you want an effect like that, isn't it, Wood? And look, now we've got this really spooky, scary tunnel that kind of feels like you can just fall off anytime, but you can't. It is perfectly safe, but it's not quite finished yet. We still need a proper way up and down here, don't we? And the way we're going up and down is through the water elevator I installed over here. And the water drop I installed over here. Actually, let's have a look at it, shall we? Goes all the way to the top, to the obsidian platform, and all the way to the bottom again. Boop. I am thinking though, right now that we are here, maybe we want to install some safety guards over on the sides here. I don't see how that can hurt. And I'm also thinking, seeing as we're here anyway, maybe we should install a proper staircase up. But I also have to say right now I'm lacking some inspiration for what this should look like. And so maybe you have some suggestions. If you do, leave them down in the comment section. For now it's just a very ugly stone thingy. And also for now, I think that this Ender Farm project is completely done. Finished. Check it off the list. A couple of episodes ago, we worked on this beautiful town square right behind me over here. And right below here in the wall, we put in a little cafe, right? Little cute cafe. And on that video, I received a comment from the Dr. Handshake who said, well, hey, that's a very lovely cafe. It should probably have a name. And Dr. Handshake suggested that we call it Wood's Watering Wall. And well, at reading that, of course, my imagination starts running wild. I instantly have the idea, hey, we can have Wood run the cafe. That would be amazing. But then I talked to Wood a little bit, and it turns out Wood isn't really up for it. Wood doesn't really want to run the cafe. See, the thing about Wood is he's a guide, and he's supposed to help me fix the problems in my world, right? And so he isn't really here to run a cafe, which means that we cannot really call it Wood's Watering Wall. And it also means that we need somebody else to run the cafe for us, doesn't it? No, the rain won't end. Please, Minecraft gods, end the rain. Also, while I've been trying to sleep, I've been staring at this thing for a little too long. And I'm wondering, is this one of those optical illusions where if you put your mind to it, it spins the other way around? Because for me, sometimes it does that. But then it also instantly reverts back to going this way around in my head. Or maybe the rain is just driving me a little bit crazy. I don't know. Beautiful morning. So anyway, we are looking for a cafe manager. So I figure what we can do is put up an ad here in the town hall. Looking for cafe manager. Contact Percy. There we go. Now we just wait for people to respond to the ad. Ah, hello, Walden, was it? Yes, well, Walden, I must say we were really happy to hear about your interest in our position as a cafe manager, yes. Now I'm looking at your resume down here, and I must say it looks terribly impressive. You've got a lot of relevant experience. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and why you've decided to apply for a position like this? So what you're saying is you've worked for cafes like this ever since you were just a tiny little tadpole and you love it so much and you never quit. And now you're looking to take the next step in your career and become a manager? Well, that sounds really great, Walden. And I've got good news for you. Congratulations, you have got the job. That's how job interviews work in my mind. Walden, what are you doing? Looks like he's so eager he wants to start working straight away. But Walden, it's the middle of the night. There is no customers. Well, now that we've got our employee, we can take down this sign. And now we can put it... What's a good place for that? Let's put it over here. Walden's Watering Wall. And... boop. There you go. Also, this little guy... Oh, where is he? Where'd he go? I think our employee escaped. Is he late on his first day of the job? Like, I'm hearing a frog. I'm not sure where. Oh, he is here. Sorry, Walden. I completely missed you. What were you doing? Just checking the floor, making sure it was clean? Well, that's their dedication. Here you go. Here's your name tag. Of course, employees should have a name tag. And this may look a little bit cruel. In some areas, it might be against the law to... attach your employees with a lead to a fence post, but we're just going to ignore that for now. And there we go, that is our first employee, and we can't even see him over the counter. What can we do about that? Hey Walden, I'd like a glass of water, please. Can I have some water? Maybe we should just let him roam free. But do something here instead so that he doesn't escape. What I think we can do is just do something like this, and then like, well, not like that. And then this. Yeah, that's kind of ugly, isn't it? Can we do that? No, we can't. On the inside it goes then. There, now I don't think Walden should be able to escape from this. Oh no, this is ugly. There, it's a little bit different, but I think it will do for now anyway. And if frogs jumping is similar to how foxes jump, then I don't think he should be able to get over here. Back when foxes came out, I tested that quite extensively, and they were never able to get through something like this. They always jump a little bit higher and then hit their head in this, right? So I don't think Walden should be able to escape here, so we should always have an employee over here. And so there we go, Walden's watering wall. Thanks for the suggestion, Dr. Handshake. You have no idea how long it took me to get that stupid frog in place and get it to sit still so I can do that job interview. Now, as you can see, we're back at the Enderman Farm. But don't worry, this is only very brief and for demonstration purposes only. Now, of course, the reason I built the Enderman Farm is to get a lot of XP very quickly. But there is something else you can get with an Enderman Farm. Can you guess what it is? Of course, I'm talking about enderpearls. Lots and lots of enderpearls. And enderpearls are, of course, terribly useful. Look, you can do that with them. Or that accidentally. And because of their ability to teleport the player around, I do always like having a few on me at all times. But really, not this many though. This is kind of absurd, isn't it? Usually I find just carrying a stack of them around in my inventory is pretty good. And so typically what I'd like to have in my worlds is enderpearl stations everywhere. Ooh, I do not have the resources to make them though. But making enderpearl stations is definitely something we are going to do. So let me quickly go gather up all those resources so that I can just set up a couple of enderpearl stations around my world. Do I seriously not have quartz anywhere? Oh, there is some quartz. We'll need observers, droppers, which I already have, hoppers, which I already have. We need a couple of sticky pistons. There we go. We've already got some repeaters, which we'll need. Redstone torches are fine. And we can always make some more, of course. And finally, the all-elusive target block, which I can get at my wheat farm at spawn. There we go. Oh, forgot one. There we go. Now I think that's everything. Nope, not exactly. We'll still be needing chests. That should do. Now I'm going to attempt something I have never attempted before. Redstone on camera. Well, first things first, it's getting night. And we can't do redstone on camera in the dark. That's not going to be very good. That would really just be very dark. Let's have a look. I want to place mine right over here. Yes, there you go. Suddenly I find it very tricky to talk because now I need to do complicated things. How do I want to do this? When I have a block over there and we want to have an observer. And I always place these wrong. Wow, this is definitely wrong. Oh, yep, I placed that one wrong. There you go. I want it facing that way so that its face is right at the bottom. And now I want to place one like this. And yes, there we go. That should start clicking like crazy. Now... Oh, what am I... Oh, okay. Yes, so what I want is not this. This is what I want. There we go. And we want some specks of redstone. A piston and of course also a pressure plate. And the piston is going to go here. The pressure plate is going to go here. Now if I fill this up, I don't really have many on me right now, but if I put enderpearls in there, you will see that nothing happens. There we go. No, it's because this block is in the way. I forgot to remove it. Now you will see we get enderpearls. And one was still over here. There we go, that's an enderpearl station. Yep, even works a second time. This is kind of ugly, isn't it? So let's make this blend in a little bit with the villager style that we've got going on over here in the, you know, village. Ooh, this would be very ugly. And while I'm at it, probably just this one as well. Look at that, look at that. And let's just put a very simple roof on it. Oh, not like that. There we go, that looks rather nice, doesn't it? Not quite sure about this bit over here, this weird transition, but it's fine, it's fine. Now I can always come up here and get some enderpearls. And now I've moved the whole thing backwards because I thought it was ugly where it was. I think this is much better. Now you may notice that we didn't actually end up using all the materials that we gathered. For example, the target block we didn't use in that design. What I'd like to do in some cases is make sure that it is hidden. So let's rip out a little bit of this wall over here. Oh, but we are going to see the piston there, aren't we? I will figure that out later. Let's take out a couple of things over here. Make sure we have a little bit of space. And I also think that this should be a full block. There we go. And then what we'd like to do is, you know what I'm realizing? I'm really not good at commentating while doing redstone. That's something interesting I can practice. We have this over there, and now we need a torch. Oh, not over there. Torch over there. And that's it for that little bit. Now we need another piston facing in this direction with a observer. Like so. Do we see its face? Yes, there it is. Oh, we're going to need to get rid of the roots of this tree. Luckily, this is Minecraft and we can just easily redirect those roots. There we go. Now we need to place a piston, or an observer, rather. Like this. Yes, there it is. And this needs a block on it. And I've done something wrong. Oh, yes. I've placed the observer wrong. Needs to be like this. Now this would be where the dropper goes. Now if I put a pressure plate over there, actually to get inside, let's just walk around. And also let's not ruin our beautiful floor. So we'll make it an oak pressure plate. There we go. Now in theory... Okay, a couple of things are not working. Oh, I've made the same mistake as I did before. We need to get rid of that block over there. There we go. In theory, I think that's working. Yep. I think it's spinning out the things too soon. Like, what's wrong with this? It looks alright. Oh, I see what's wrong. This block over here needs a speck of redstone on it. There we go. Now it should work. Let's put some pearls in for testing and close this off, like so. And there you go, it's working. It works. Now, of course, we need to do something about this still. This is kind of ugly, isn't it? There you go, that kind of works. Now we've got one problem. The whole point is to have a hidden thing, right? The problem is that, of course, if we go outside, you may notice that it's not so hidden and kind of ugly. So we need to kind of do something about that, don't we? Now, in theory, the solution is really easy. Just extend this wall over here. Oh, and I'm out of mud blocks. But yeah, I'm going to do that now. There! All pretty. I fell in a hole. Finally, I figure we can put one over here at Gorf somewhere. And I'm kind of already spotting this little empty spot over here. I think this would be perfect to put in an enderpearl station. Now, seeing as we are in Gorf, where everything is just a little bit more industrial and somewhat gross looking, I figure it doesn't really matter if this one is hidden or not. And so I figure we just show it out and proud. And that way we also don't have to fiddle around with redstone too much. So really, all we'll need... Oh, let's get rid of this for now a little bit. In theory, all we need is a piston. And an observer facing the other way. You'd say at some point I should learn how to place these. And then one observer facing that way. That one is right. And then we can just place a block of it there. And a block of it there. And I do not have redstone in my inventory. But I do now. And I think it should work. Yes, it's clicking. We've got it. We've done it. So that means we can just close it up right now. We do sort of need to blend it into the environment, of course. Boop. And then There you go. Yeah, that kind of looks like that belongs there, doesn't it? We will need to load it up, of course. And let's just also double check while we're at it. It does seem to be functioning perfectly. Thank you very much. There! Now we've got 3 enderpearl stations, 1 in each of the very important areas of my world. And it is getting night again. But with all that being said, done and built, I think this is a pretty good end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!